Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rainy. This is the Enchanted Planner, and today we are planning for my February monthly in my classic vertical, which I use as a catch-all. So this is actually round 2. Yeah, it's been one of those days. I had started, not that I'd done too much, but I didn't like it. So I took off the washi, damaged my page a bit, and here we are. So I've got a couple of slight tear marks up there. But I've got this washi out, and I had laid, so those of you that are experiencing issues with taking even just washi off and it ripping the page, I now join that crew. So they've definitely changed the paper this year. Okay, so we're switching gears. We're going to go a different direction. I really wanted to recreate a spread I did last year in my social media planner, and I had used these florals in combination with Minnie Mouse, wherever she is, these ones. But I was actually thinking about using the smaller ones with no foil. So I think that's what we're gonna do. So we've got these, what I have left. I have another one of these books if I need, so we're covered there. Okay, yeah, we can work with these. All right, so let's go back to our washi plan here, because what I had done was I had taken the washi and I had put it across the top of the page, like so. Make sure everybody's straight, because this is one of the issues I had on the last round. I had this and 2 other washies, and yeah, I didn't actually like the way it turned out, and I switched gears on what I was doing. So here we are. All right, and then I've pulled out this black washi. Both of these are Happy Planner washi's. Do I want to put that at the top or the bottom? I guess we'll go at the bottom, because I have to cover up the damage I created from stupid washi the last round. So yeah, that's where we're at. Let's not pull the washi too tight or we end up in trouble, because then it will pull our page and our pages will come up. That is one tip for you. Make sure you don't pull your washi too tight across the page, or it starts to pull the page like into a bend, and it's just not kosher. All right, so let's cut between without cutting the pages would be good. I just want the washi. There we be. Okay, so this guy, now we're gonna need the crocodile at some point, so we'll pull that down. I also have some wax paper here, so let's get this, and let's get these guys off of here and onto some wax paper. Because what I'm thinking is this guy can kind of go and hang out down in this corner. This is a month I like, because we have pretty much an even distribution of empty boxes at the top and at the bottom. So let's get rid of these lines here. I'm just using the Uniball Signo white gel pen. And this is a new one I pulled out because my other one was running out of juice. It was pretty bad, man. Can always tell when they're getting low on ink because it just doesn't flow. But I really like this better than the Uniball, or not the Uniball, the Jelly Roll pens, because the ink flow is better. So what y'all been up to? Me, not much, man. Okay, so we'll need to get rid of this line. And I believe we need a little bit more of that line. Sorry, apparently the brain decided to turn off there for a second. It happens. It happens. Okay, so let's get this guy so I can get a better idea of exactly how much I need to cover up. A little bit, so I need to take that all the way out to about there. Let's save myself a little mark and go back to our little situation here. Yeah, these monthlies are kind of my favorite to decorate when the boxes are evenly distributed between the top and the bottom like this. Just makes life so much easier. We need to do a little bit of that one. And then I think we need to do some of this one up here. And we need to go to about there. So let's leave myself a little guide. And away we go. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. I just don't want the black lines to be showing through my pretty floral. Okay, I think I pretty much got everybody, except for a little tiny bit right here. Awesome. Okay, now my next part is we're gonna grab this guy because he is gonna come and live up in the top. I'm just not sure. Yeah, I think we'll go that way. Like so, like so. So we're just gonna get rid of these guys. So yeah, I haven't been up to too much. It is my birthday when I am filming this. And Di was like, you're not supposed to work on your birthday. And I'm like, I don't really consider this work. So we're all hanging out together today on my birthday. But I wanted to take an opportunity as well to thank you all greatly for the birthday wishes. They're always really appreciated because I happen to love my birthday. I'm one of those wackos. And when I was younger, I used to make the whole month, like it was my birthday month, right? Now that I've gotten a little bit older, it's not really as big of a deal. I mean, I still love my birthday, but it's not like, you know, the be all end all. Oh my gosh, right? I mean, I think my 21st birthday, I had like 3 separate birthday parties. Or birthday celebrations, I guess would be a better one. Because we had different circles of friends, right? So, and everybody's like, oh, we had to do something for your birthday. So it was like 3 weekends in a row. I think we were celebrating my birthday. It was pretty awesome. I liked it. Not that I'm going to complain, right? Y'all want to take me out and lavish me with love? Sure, I'm up game. Let's do this. All right, so, no, let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, we're just going to sneak in there like that. Just deciding if I want to cut off. No, I'm not going to cut them off. And the reason I'm not going to cut them off is because if you look, it's not like I've restricted any of this to any of the boxes. So we're just going to leave this one as is. But I do need to shift it over slightly because I don't think it's really all that centered. So let's gently pick this up. And then I'm going to have to recover some of the line here. Because of course, when you take up a sticker, it likes to take up the gel pen. All right, dry, dry, dry. And then let's get you better centered. I think I literally just put it right back down in the same spot. Oh my God, I'm fired. I'm fired. Right, so if we try that, other than the fact that it's a little bit crooked, it's much better. All right, so let's try and get this guy lined up with the actual line and take out the crinkle that I just put on this side. All right, so now I have ye old sticker swisher. And yes, I have to cover up some lines. I just literally looked like, oops, don't get too excited. I forgot about these guys. All right, so there's that. That one's not so bad because it's kind of at the clear part, but this one, however, not so much. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, we've got some stickers down. We're off to a great start. Now, in the past, I used to track all of my bills on this monthly. Now, because I actually have a budget planner, I stopped doing that in January. However, that was a bit of a mistake. So we're going to actually throw the bills back on because not that I missed anything, but I was very, very lost because I don't pull out the budget planner like every day kind of deal so far. I'm trying to find my groove with the budget planner, to be completely transparent. I'm trying to find my groove, but at the same time, I also need to make sure that, you know, stuff is dealt with properly in, you know, being an adult and such. So before I forget, Let's go in here and eliminate the Washi. What is going on there? There we go. I think it literally took the page or the piece of washi from the other side and stuck it to the back of that one. That's kind of funny. But this shouldn't be there. Obviously they're not lined up, or the crocodile didn't quite like that punch. Okay, so I'm not sure I really like that, but we're just gonna leave it. Okay. I additionally, because originally I was planning on going in a different direction, I pulled out a bunch of like the Valentine stuff. I don't know if there's anything in here that will work because these are quite dark and moody, but you never know. There might be some stuff in here, like maybe a monthly box or two. Nope, that would be a no. All right, maybe we should take a different. This was the Be Happy box from last year. This one came with, like, the hearts might work. A 30-page sticker book instead of the year before. It came with this. I'm not buying the one this year because they decided to combine it with pets, and I'm sorry, but there's that one page where it's just the butt of the dog, and it looks weird. I'm sorry. Like, it doesn't have a head attached to it. It's just the dog butt. I'm like, no. No. That would be a no. I don't want just dog butt staring me in the face. Like, no. That's just wrong on so many levels. Like, it's the dog butt and then the heart in the dog butt. Like, I'm just like, that's weird, Happy Planner. A little weird. This has got kind of a retro vibe to it. Okay, so maybe this one won't work. Maybe there's something in here that'll work. And this, like I said, is from the one the year before. Not really. The red's not quite deep enough. All right, well, there goes that. I also pulled out All in a Season because I'm thinking like there might be something in here. There's these, but again, they're that sort of bright red instead of... These might be a little bit better because they tie in the hearts at the top as well. I don't really want to bring in foil. Buy me chocolates and tell me I'm pretty. Exactly. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. Maybe we'll stick this off to the side for now, and we're going to have a look at our little mini mousies. Our little mini mousies, because they're cute. And we need to worry about boxes on the monthly. And I brought out my DIY dates and holidays book because somewhere in here there should be a Valentine's Day sticker, right? Logically, there should be. Nope. Veterans Day, that's not the right one. Valentine's Day. Was there one on the page before? Yeah, there was. I don't think there was before that, though. No, I've used them, that's why. Because this one, I'm thinking we'll pull out. For Valentine's Day. I'm not quite ready for you yet, but okay. Just trying to figure out how I want to lay you down. So I think we're going to stick you on wax paper for right now because, you know, we got some stuff to sort out. I might bring this washi in at the bottom, or do I want to go with the black? Where is the black? It's buried. There it is. And both of these washis are Happy Planner washis. I just couldn't tell you. This one came out of the Be Happy box. That I know. Where the black one came from, your guess is as good as mine. So my apologies. I cannot tell you where the washi like came from. But Happy Planner hasn't really done like the little washi packs that they used to with like, you know, it would coordinate to like say the Stargazer sticker book or whatever, right? I haven't seen those in quite a while. Apparently we're going dark and moody with this monthly. How do I like that? You know, honestly, I kind of do. Maybe it's just the mood I'm in today, but I'm kind of feeling it. All right, where's my washi card? See if I can get this to sort of cut off at an angle. And then we'll trim off this guy over here. Interesting look, right? Now, do we bring in the hearts to match the top? Let's have a look and see what it looks like. I do kind of like it. I do kind of like it. As it sort of softens it a bit. It just sort of starts eating into, what do you call it? My monthly boxes, but what the heck? You only live once, right? You only plan once. Oh, I think my pages got overlapped here, so let us fix that so it doesn't go wrong, horribly wrong. These guys lined up. And then let's gently spin this so I can see where I'm laying down washi. That's better. That's better. All right, and I don't have to really do anything. Now I could be finicky and want to cover up all the lines. And that's kind of my MO, so we're going to be finicky. So bear with me. I should probably pause, but this shouldn't take too long. I didn't really have to do it with the other one because, of course, the other washi is really dark, right? Being black and all. All right, so let's lay you back down like that. And then we go do the other side. I guess we'll come at it from this angle. So all in all, today's been good. I mean, it's still the morning, mind you. We're going out for dinner tonight, which is always nice because we used to go out for dinner quite a bit, but we, you know, since the pandemic, we haven't really gone out for dinner, and it's not so much to do with the pandemic. It's more so that we always have really cooked at home because, one, my hubby is a cook. Like, the man can cook. He feeds me well. So we actually we're foodies too. So the other problem is a lot of the times eating out, we're very disappointed in the quality of the food, which is why we generally eat at home and we cook. I like it. Oh, I like it. Okay, so we do need some more things. Now I brought out, of course, red and pink boxes, of which I don't think either is going to work. That one's not too bad. That one's terrible. So if we go to the front, we have that light pink. I don't think we're going to find a red to match. That's not great. It's not great. What else? Excuse me, where else would I find that color? I'm going to pause and go have a look. I'll be right back. Okay. Well, it kind of proved somewhat fruitless, but that's all right. We're just gonna move on. But I'm going to go into black boxes and more because, of course, we're going to need some of these guys. And let's start laying in some. Let's get them de-stuck a little bit though, because, you know, they're being all crazy and stuff. It's just a few things I kind of need to have on this monthly, because like I said, it was a little weird not having my monthly boxes on here. Like, and my spread for January just looked so naked because the monthly boxes weren't there. So we're just going to slip in some of these guys. And then we don't need one on the 4th anymore because I no longer have that expense. That's another thing I got to do, is refine our expenses too. I've been slowly each month kind of cutting back on a little bit here and a little bit there. And there's some things, like I was saying to Di one day last week, like I don't have Kindle Unlimited anymore because I realized that the only time I really have to read on my Kindle is before I go to bed at night. So you know, really, it was actually cheaper for me to just buy my books, because the books I'm reading are only like either 99 cents to like $5, right? Whereas the Kindle membership is is double that every month. So it just made more sense for me to just buy the book as as I finished them. So that was one thing. And the next thing too is like, I'm not really using my Audible membership much. So I was going to cancel that. But then I looked up and I'm like, oh, so if I cancel my Audible membership, I lose all my credits. So I'm like, well, I guess I better go and use all my credits before I cancel that one. Okay, so that's the 11th. And then I need something on the 15th. And then I need some on the 16th. Yeah, I think for a while, until I get into the habit of using my budget planner, I'm going to have to literally have my expenses, like my monthly bills and stuff, in two places. Just because I haven't really built the habit. That the budget planner is new and I'm still trying to work out and find my groove with it. So I think all in all, I'm just probably further ahead to 15th, 16th, 18th is here. I think I'm just further ahead to have it in two places. And I know it seems a little bit redundant, but it's just going to have to be the way it is for now. Because I can't, it's not that, you know, it's just, I don't like surprises. And there was a few times in like the month of January where I've like, oh, so far, I mean, it's only the 16th today, but there's been a couple of times I'm like, oh, that was a surprise, because you totally forgot about stuff, right? 20th. And then the 27th, which is right underneath. Are you straight? You are straight. Yay! I got a box down straight. Give me a pat on the back. And then I don't have that bill there anymore. So actually, that is a new bill. I got to put that one here. Okay, so we've got some black boxes in. Now we're going to bring in some pink, and we're going to use the pink. That box is crooked. Hold on while I fix that. We're going to bring in the pink because there's some things I want to note this month that are not bill related. So we're just going to stack that guy there and get him straight. Awesome possum. All right, so the pink we're going to bring in, I think, is this one. The rate I'm going to have to, I'm going to have to buy some more of these boxes. Books. Okay, so February 5th is the full moon. So we're going to put you right there. And then February 19th is the new moon. So, oh, they're both on this side. Where's the 24th? At least the 24th is on the other side. Because the 24th is my son's birthday. So at least we'll be able to get some pink on the other side. And then I think I want a larger pink one for Kevin's birthday. So it's him and his cousin. My sister-in-law and I ended up pregnant at exactly the same time. And we delivered in the same hospital on the same maternity ward floor, an hour and a half apart. And my mother-in-law, like, it started out with Fred had told my husband, I told his mom that, you know, we were expecting, and she said, oh, so is Karen, which is his sister. And Freddie had said, oh, well, we're due February 24th. And Joan said, so is Karen. So ironically, literally, we got pregnant at the same time, which, I mean, how often does that happen, right? And then my mother-in-law, closer to the date, had said to, you know, both of us, because she had to go away that weekend, she's like, don't you dare have those babies when I'm gone. And guess what we both did? We both had those babies while she was gone. Okay, so where did my Valentine's Day sticker go? There it is. I'm going to take this one. And we're going to sneak you in right there like that. And we're going to get the sticker squisher. And get all the air bubbles out. All right, so we've got the bulk of the functional stuff now. We can do some fun stuff. So I think we're going to grab some of these and have some fun here. So I think I want to grab this one and sneak her in here because she's going to be pointing to the fact that it's my son's birthday. Although it sucks because you can't really see her over the dark. How do I position this? If we do it like that, it's not so bad. Now the question is, how well can you see the line behind? You can see the line behind. All right, so I'm gonna be finicky for a second here. We're just gonna put some gel pen right there. Okay, and then we have Valentine's Day. And we're gonna grab this one. And I'm gonna put her right there on top of the line. I think that's big enough. Almost. We may have to do a bit more. Just wait for that to dry a bit so I can actually see how high this needs to be. So we're going to sneak her right there. Because she's freaking cute. All right. Got that one. And then I think I want to take one of these ones and sit her on top of some box, maybe somehow. Like maybe she sits between them and sits on top of the boxes. Oops, that did not work. Okay, hold on a second here. We have to adjust because I didn't really want her to cover up the V. So we're going to shift her over a tiny bit. So she's not covering up the V so much. How is that? Still kind of covering up the V. Man, you're a little bit bigger than I thought you were going to be. No, I got her too high. There. There we be. Okay, so now we can flatten her down. And let's go flatten this one down. Okay, and then we have this one, and I think I'm gonna sit her up on top of that box like that. Cute! And I don't really need to white out anything there, so let's just do that. Although you can kind of see her, the box through her dress, but that would be a royal pain in the butt. So we're just gonna overlook that. Okay, what else are we gonna do here? Hold on, we're gonna figure this out. There's one where I thought she was like, yeah, this one, jumping in the air. Oh, she's right up here. I'm like, I was overlooking it a little bit. Because we could bring that one in down here, maybe? Yeah, that works because it helps balance things out a bit. But we do need to do some line elimination just a tiny bit. About there and about there, I think is the trick. Yep, that works. Okay, so we'll leave that to dry for a second. Now, I want to bring in some more florals. Now that we have a general idea on like how functional, like our functional stuff is covered, right? So which is kind of the important part. We can come in with some more florals because I no longer have anything on. Like we could put that up there like so. I'm not sure I really like that. I don't like that either. Okay, maybe that's the wrong floral. I mean, we also have my scraps. This is why I always keep my scraps, right? Because you never know when they're going to come in handy. Yeah, that would be a no. I don't like it. But I'm sure it will get used at some point. We have this piece, which is a scrap from somewhere. Not sure where this came from, but it's a scrap from somewhere. That's an idea. I could kind of put this in the center. Kind of like that. I would have to white out all those bloody lines though. I don't know. I have to think about this for a second. And I have to go get a drink of water because my mouth's getting dry. I'll be right back. Oops. Sorry, I forgot to hit record. I started to cut out my things because I'm like, oh, I realized I haven't done that yet either. So let's do that. And hopefully it doesn't stick. The other side was pretty good. It didn't stick, but you know, like I said earlier, I had issues getting the washi up off of this. So it was a little annoying, like truly, to be having, I don't really like the look of that, but there's not much else I could do about it unless I wanted to redate it. And I don't really feel like doing that. So we're just going to carry on. I went looking to see if I could find anything that would like kind of coordinate. So I was back in the All in the Season book because I'm thinking like of one of these. I'm not usually big on foil, but I actually think this might work because it kind of matches well with the deep dark tones in oh, that didn't go right to the end. I'll have to fix that. Kind of matches the deep dark tones that are in these florals. Do I want it above or do I want it like just slightly lower? Or do we want to put it down here? I'm very indecisive today, I find. Buy me chocolate and tell me I'm pretty. I kind of love it. I kind of love it. All right, so now let's go pop into maybe the Valentine's book. I'll have something in here that we can use. These foil hearts. It's too bad they're red. If they were that same kind of pink, it would be perfect. But I don't really like mixing foils. Kind of funny that way. And again, there's that red, right? The red is beautiful. I mean, I could switch that sticker out and then go that route and bring in some of this red foil. It's an idea because there is a version of this that has no thingy-bobber in it. No foil. There's this one. Buy me chocolate and tell me I'm pretty. Let's have a look here. Does it have as striking of a... I think they both work. And then if I did that, then I can bring in some of this like red foil, like with these hearts and stuff. The only way we're going to know is if we pull one out and actually have a look at it. It's actually not bad now that I'm looking at it. Okay, so we're going to switch gears here a bit. I'm going to take this one off. If I can get it up again without bending my page too much. So we'll take this guy off. And who decided to try and rip some of the page as well. Annoying. Annoying. And we'll put this one back down. And then we're going to take some of these foil hearts and sneak them in and around. Because, hey, they're fun. They're a bit difficult to get out of the book, but they're fun. All right, so let's move this over here. I was going to say I lost a heart. Yeah, I did. Okay, there we go. Bring that one up there. Maybe that helps. Yeah, actually, that's a pretty good idea. Maybe we'll sneak them in on these kind of areas to sort of take attention away from that sharp cut, right? Anything to try and alleviate it. I really liked it when the washi went all the way across, but now that I cut it, I'm not so fond of it. So this will help take the attention away from the fact that they're so harsh. Okay, so, but that also means we can head into this one because I think there's some foil in here. Oh, there is. It's gold though. What's this? Red foil, which would work as well. Just the sweetest. I mean, are these red hearts? Yeah, they're not really that great. We do need something else in the sidebar though, and I'm trying to decide if I want to go with a black box or a pink one. Because I hate the way these books are laid out. I wish all of one color was together. Because in this case, I keep flipping by the damn boxes I want. Okay, those are super long ones. I don't want those. It's these ones. So that would be like the pink or the black. I kind of like the pink, and we almost need to bring more pink in. Now it's a question of that one's too long, so we're gonna have to go a little bit of a different route here. We're gonna have to go with one of these guys, because the long box, I mean, I could cut it down, I guess, but if that's the case, I don't know what I'm gonna do above it. So we're gonna have to figure this out. Hold on. So if we go that route, because the likelihood I'm going to find any other things in this color pink are probably not high. Because one of these guys, I think, is way too long, right? It's doable. Yeah, I think we'll go with the long one. Then I don't have to try hunting down something that's gonna work there. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, I do need to eliminate this though. Maybe we'll go at it from this side so I can get it lined up so it matches his buddy. Are we straight? We are not. Why is it so difficult to get a damn sticker down straight sometimes? You know what I mean? All right, so let's lift you up. Oh my gosh, you're sticky, sticky, sticky. All right, we have a sticker and it is down straight for the most part. Now, buried in this mess here somewhere is the Minnie Mouse, Minnie Mouse stickers. Because we have these little cuties too, right? Sort of peeking out. And I think we could probably sneak her in kind of like this, so she looks like she's popping out. We'd have to white out behind her though, which is kind of cute. We just got to get rid of the lines. I just, yeah, I couldn't get the cap on the top of the pen. My dexterity is not exactly, you know, there's some days I'm like, am I seriously losing it? Like, truly, am I seriously losing it? Because there's some days I'm like, all right, so I'm like, feel like I'm falling over, but I don't have an ear infection that I'm aware of, right? Because usually if your equilibrium's out of whack, it's because like you've got an ear infection or something. But all right, that's kind of cute. I'm digging it. We're putting her down. Okay. Now, back to our floral situation. I would love to get more on here, but I actually don't think we really need any more. I got 1, 2, 3, maybe another heart though. Some hearts down the bottom here. Okay, so let's grab another heart or two. One there. And one down there. So we got 1, 2, 3 on that side and then 3 on that side. I don't normally like to go with evens. It's just a thing about, you know, balance and such. I could put this down here is kind of cute. All right, now I need to stand up and have a look at this and see where we're at. Okay, I think I'm gonna call her done. I think that's a wrap. I do. So now let me find my planner under this abhorrent mess I have on my desk. Let's get it back on the desks and take a look at what it actually looks like, right? Okay, so voila. There we go. All right, you guys, that is a wrap. A little bit of a longer video. My apologies for that, but it's done. Okay, thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button on your way out. If you're new to our channel, drop us a comment down below letting us know that you're new so we can formally welcome you to our wonderful community. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I'll see you next time. Ciao.